So I received some really good feedback from my last video, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody being mature, everybody being level-headed, everybody being open-minded, everybody being open-hearted, everybody accepting my message exactly for what it was. Exactly for what it was. You know, hearing me out, taking your time, because that was a somewhat long video for me, but it could have been longer. It could have been longer, honestly, because I had so much to say, and you know, I didn't want to make it too long, but hopefully I got my point across to the point where everybody really understood or comprehended properly. Like, sometimes I don't even necessarily know how I'm coming across when I just get on here and start talking, but you know, I try to watch what I say for the most part, but at the end of the day, I come from a real place. Whenever I turn this camera on and start recording, talking to you guys, I'm coming from the most genuine place possible. Sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's happy, sometimes it's exciting, sometimes it's unsure, sometimes it's everything, because that's human life. That's human beings. We have a range of emotions, and that's what I display whenever I come on here. So you never really know which cue you're going to get for the most part, but at the end of the day, you know you're going to get the real one. You know you're going to get the real cue. So I want to put that disclaimer out there, is that if I offended anybody, I apologize. And obviously that video was the most disliked video ever. The video I put out recently, the one that I put out before I put this one out, most disliked. I literally started dropping subs, and I'm glad that happened, because that just lets me know where I stand, or where I stood with those people. But just as fast as I dropped those subs, I picked up a whole new batch of people, and that just makes my foundation that much more solid, right? You don't want anybody here in your community, in your tribe, who really isn't there for you. And I know for a fact everybody who's here now, y'all are with me, and I appreciate it. I'm here with y'all, like I always say, you know. And I had a couple more points to hit, right? I'm still in a state of shock or confusion, a little bit of frustration, but I had a quote that y'all have heard me say, and I still stick to it. I believe it. Use your adversity as motivation and not an excuse, right? Seeing my people in pain, seeing my black people in pain right now, that's adversity. That's adversity, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse to not do anything. I'm not going to use that as an excuse to just lay down, basically. Just lay down and do nothing. Like, I can't see what's going on in the world right now and do nothing about it. So I've been a little bit more motivated the last couple days. You know, I've been feeling a little more empowered, because that type of camaraderie is applauding. Like, I don't know if y'all saw what they're doing in Washington, D.C. behind the White House, but they labeled a street Black Lives Matter Plaza. They painted the entire street. It looked like something 4 blocks long, 4 blocks long, in bright yellow lettering, and that was good to see. I celebrated that small victory, but we got a lot more work to do. And seeing all of that, me being in the position that I am, being at home with the 7-month-old daughter, I'd be out there on them streets if I could, if I wanted to. But this is where I stand. I'm a family man. I'm a caring person. I want to see my daughter grow up. I want my daughter to see me as she grow up. And it's been a little dangerous out there. It's calming down, but it's been a tad dangerous. We all seen the violence, but I've donated to Breonna Taylor. I've donated to Ahmaud Arbery. I've donated to George Floyd. I've signed petitions, and that's what I've been feeling empowered to do. I've been feeling empowered to step up. I've been feeling empowered to do more, because honestly, we can all do more. We can all do more. It's no time to sit back and talk and tweet and post. And we got to take a little more action. We got to take a little more action, because we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. So we just got to continue this traction. I'll link websites for where you can go to sign petitions. Like, I went to change.org. That's a solid place. That's a really solid and easy place to start to make a difference. And I highly suggest everyone, any one of my subscribers, I highly suggest all of you all to step up with me and do a little bit more. Because was I doing more before? Honestly, no. Honestly, no. And we can all do a little bit more, myself included. I'm not exclusive to this. I'm not excluding myself from this. I'm actually putting myself to the fire and letting y'all know that I know for a fact I could do more. And that's what I'm going to do. From here on out, I'm going to do more with leading conversations, having conversations, like I said, signing petitions, donating my money, donating my time, whatever I have to do, I'm going to lean into this thing. I'm going to continue to speak, continue to use my platform responsibly, of course, and just keep it moving. We all have ideas. We all have things that we think might work, which is good. Now it's just time to implement them. It's time to take action. It's time to be about it. It's time to literally live what you're speaking, man. I see a lot of good stuff online. A lot of people saying what the problem is. We all know what the problem is. We got to worry about the solution now. We got to focus on the solution, and we have to get it done. We're seeing change right now. The change that we're living in, because like I said, we have come a very long way. The change that we're living in, the people before us, they didn't make it to see the change. The change that we really, really want to see, ultimately, it may not happen in my lifetime. It may not happen in your lifetime. But at the end of the day, it has to happen so that the generations after us, they get to live in a much better position. They get to live a much greater life than we ever had. Because let's be real. You can blame the government. You can blame the hierarchies. You can blame whatever powers may be. But the power really lies in the hands of the people. In the hands of the people, man. We're such a powerful force. We're a really, really powerful force. I've been doing a lot of research lately. I haven't done this much research in my life. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even like doing research like that, man. Not for too long. Like, I'll get in there, get what I need to get some understanding, go off my real life experience, and then I'll come out with stuff. But I've been doing a lot of research lately, so be expecting a lot of videos from me, a lot of more deeper, informative videos. And I'm just gonna be coming out with solutions, man. I've always been solution based, y'all know that. So let's continue to do the work, y'all. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I go by the name of Q. And like I always say, if Q can make it happen, you can make it happen. I'll holler at y'all next video. Peace.